Hello and good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know who it is. It's the Delivery Whiz coming at you from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Saturday, May 25th, 3:38 p.m. We are popping off today with what we call probably a banger or a mini banger. So order number one for today is going to be on Frayt. Frayt is asking us to go to Lowe's to get 3 items, 50 pounds total it looked like, if I remember correctly, 0.8 of a mile for $23.50. All right, we're about to pull up here in the Lowe's in a second. I look back, it is not $23.50, it is just $23. My apologies. Sometimes I see a lot of offers and I get confused. So don't be hating on the Whiz. He does make some mistakes from time to time, and you know, we don't want to get out the old Hulkster. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene, and bust you up out there, all you guys. I'm just kidding around. I'm an old school wrestling fan, so from time to time, maybe I'll quote some old school wrestlers. The Hulkster is one of my favorites. Stone Cold, obviously, The Rock. And if you like wrestling, why don't you leave some comments below and let me know if you like the Attitude Era was one of the best in wrestling, or even before that when it was the WWF was getting launched with the first WrestleMania and stuff. Anyhow, one more turn and we'll be here in the Lowe's, and then it's just like before. In the prior video, it's the same store. You'll pull up here where it says pickup, and then pull over and park there. You walk in, you tell them you're here for an online order, and with any luck, they get it ready for you or have it already up at the front, and you'll be on your way. You can't say no to these, and if you're not on Frayt, go ahead and get on Frayt, sign up, get on the wait list, whatever it takes. Maybe there's some openings in your market. I am just a courier. I do not have a cargo van, a Sprinter van, or any of that stuff. So I don't get any offers except these last mile delivery offers from Lowe's or Home Depot. But again, like I said, pull up here in front of these green bags, just like the last time we were here, and we'll go inside and hopefully this is ready. These gentlemen loading up a big old freaking portable heater fan. And hopefully we won't be here long. As you can see, we are loaded up. We have 2 bookshelves, very lightweight, and then over here we have some casters. So 0.8 of a mile, 2 bookshelves, some casters, $23. We're gonna call that a win all day long. I'm gonna take these. You should take these. All right, as you see, we already unloaded most of everything. We have the casters. We're gonna walk it around here. It's good to leave the items underneath the address too, and take a picture so there's no dispute. And all that's left is get a signature and we get paid. And there you have a completed Frayt. Yeah, that's right, Frayt job for $23. It was a 3-minute drive from Lowe's, and actually they had it up in front of Lowe's today, so it was ready in less than 5 minutes. So we're talking 15-20 minutes for $23. Yes, thank you, please. Could I have some more? Anyhow, we are going to do some DoorDash dinner rush. I don't know if I'm going to use my account or the other account. We'll see. If I get a few good offers on my account, maybe I'll just keep working. And if I don't, then I'll switch to the other account and probably multi-app. Throw some InstaCart in there and some UberEats or whatever else we can. Right now, we're about to hit the car wash. You get the EV all clean and vacuumed out, just in case we do some ride share. And also, before we begin, I'm going to try to remember to do this on each video. We're going to start with our ratings, and tonight we are starting at 74%, 96% completion, 4.87 customer, 94% on time, not that that matters, 119 deliveries in the last 30 days, and 1271 lifetime. So now let's get it. All right, everybody, I hope that you are ready, because we finally have our first DoorDash offer of the Saturday evening. It came in at 7:46 p.m. Boom! Distill, $7, 5.8 miles. Right back to the Decatur 215 area I was driving away from to get away from. And we're going to be right back over there. And it's from Distill. This place is pretty busy on a Saturday night. We'll be lucky to find any place to park. It's right up here on the left after this light. And we are locked in to do 3 orders tonight minimum. So this is 1 out of 3. I don't know what to tell you guys. Platinum status. 2 days in a row, not one real single platinum offer. It's head scratching, it's back breaking, it's nauseating, to say the least. And we have arrived at the drop-off, another nice neighborhood with a gate code, but they provided the gate code, so that's pretty awesome. Just gonna leave it here by the gate. And it also was only to Jones and 215, wasn't Decatur, so it wasn't nearly as bad. And as soon as we dropped off that order, we got finally a halfway decent order. 1019 for 4.9 miles from Cafe Rio. And we have somebody with a loud exhaust up our behind. Sorry about that. So Cafe Rio, 1019 for 4.9 miles. And you'll never guess where this drops off. You guessed it. The last street that there is before there's no civilization, at the end of the mountain, or at the beginning of the mountains. It's funny, but it's a decent paying offer. Let's get it. Doesn't look too busy inside either. Yeah, hopefully the order's ready. And we have finally arrived. This order turned out to be a bust. It was a 23-minute wait for a salad, queso and chips, and a burrito, if you can believe it, to a non-busy restaurant.
Oh, I'll grab it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too.
Oh, stop.
And we hand the customer. But again, it was a extended wait, and yeah. And we're back. We drove all the way back to where we started from with no offer. As you heard from the delivery, the previous offer was a bust. 24-minute wait for salad, queso and chips, and a burrito. Wow. I tried to keep my cool, but you know, I snatched the bag out of the kid's hand, and it was probably not the nicest thing I've ever done. I try to tell everybody they're trying to do a job, and so are we, to smile, but that was pretty rough. The salads are pre-made, and the queso and chips are pre-made. 24 minutes for one burrito. Anyhow, now we have this. $9.25 for 3.7 miles from Wingstop. Hopefully the plus is a super plus, not just a 25 or 50 cent plus. And here we are right now. We're pulling into Wingstop. Hopefully it's not crazy busy. We're not waiting 25 minutes for the food. Let's please keep our fingers and toes crossed out there. And you too, if you think you know what this is going to be, please leave some comments below. Is it going to be a big bump? Is it going to be a small bump? Well, it really doesn't look too busy. Looks like they might be on their game tonight. So let's just hope that's the case. 925 plus, 3 point something miles. Let's go. And we were in luck. We only had to wait 2 minutes for the food. And it's 3 big bags of food. Holy moly, it's a bunch of Wingstop. They must be throwing down in here tonight. Oh, it's dark as hell over here. All right, as soon as we dropped off that order, we got another order, and we'll get into that in a second. That last one paid $15.09. It was bumped up from the $9.25, so it was a substantial bump. Thank you very much. Oh, look, Ma, no hands. Yes, the EV has highway drive assist, and it can drive by itself a little bit. Still needs some user input, so we can't just go hands-free all the time, but at this particular time we are. Also, I've seen in some comments wondering what the heads-up display is in front there. This car is equipped with a heads-up display, and you can see everything you need to without looking at the other part of the dash. It is pretty cool. Anyhow, we're on to our next adventure, and that is... And that's right, you see it, 2163 for 13.4 miles. Not the greatest, but the cash flow is pretty good. First, we're going to Sushi 88 on Craig and Tenaya, and then after that, we're shooting up to Habanero's Taco Grill, grabbing that, and then delivering. Now we're about to pull in Sushi 88 right here to the left, but we definitely have to hope that the food is ready. This place is historically slow and bad with being ready with the food on time, or being ready, having the food ready on time. Excuse me, I'm a little excited. So we hope and we pray that it's going to be ready. All right, well, there's 11 items on the list for pickup, so that could mean we could be waiting. We sure as hell hope not. And yes, that's right, I said HE double hockey sticks. My apologies. But, you know, we're really hoping that we can get this one fast and be on our way. And here we are, we're back on the road. The food was bloody ready. She was walking up to the cashier's desk with it as I was opening the door and hand me the food. I'm on my way, and you see, we're right back on the road. Hell yeah. As you see, we just exited 215 and we're on Durango here. Habanero is to our left. I just want to say the other good part about this set of orders or gig that we took was basically highway. We're doing 70 to 75 and it helps expedite the time. So I'm definitely glad we took this one. I'm not too worried about the 13.5 miles or 13.6, whatever it is. The 22 bucks, we're rounding up, yes, is well worth it. The food was ready at Sushi 88. Habanero is pretty good about having the food ready, although at Habanero Grill, we have to go through the drive-thru because their lobby is closed 95% of the time. So if you're ever up this way, just go through the drive-thru. Don't waste your time trying to get out and go in. It's not open, or it's usually not open. Maybe in the daytime it is open, but here at 9:30 at night, they definitely only service the drive-thru. So just keep that in mind. All right, we're pulling up to the drive-thru now, and we'll let them know we're here, and let's see if this order is going to be ready on time. We have arrived for delivery, and to our surprise, both orders are coming to the same location, which is awesome. So we did most of the driving on the highway. This is ice cream, so there was no need for a hot bag. So I am definitely glad I took the stack order. It really was only 25 minutes, would be my guess. And here's 2 big bags of sushi. Lots of rolls in there. Smells good, delicious. Smells great. And so we just dropped off the habanero grill and the sushi 88. It went to the same place, which was awesome. I didn't notice that. So all the miles really were irrelevant. Highway, both orders were ready, basically. Drop off, maybe it was 20-25 minutes, and it paid $21.63. It was almost $20 a tip on that order. Man, that is great. And thank you very much. We definitely appreciate it here. The Wiz gives you the thumbs up. Thank you. Anyhow, as soon as we clicked finished, we got mauled with a terrible offer that we had to decline. So we went from 75 to 74. So we climbed to 75 and went back down to 74. But this is what we got. That's right, you see it. $9.50, 16.5 miles. Rosati's Pizza and China Go-Go going all the way east, out of the zone, low pay. You have to decline. So I rejected that one, and we're sitting here waiting. And finally, the next offer came in. That's right, Subway, $8, 2.4 miles. This Subway usually is slow, so we may have to wait for this food, but still, $8, 2.4, that's a pretty good one. And that's why you don't take the $9.50 16-mile one, because we just got one for a little bit less, way less miles, you know, like an eighth, a third, whatever it is. I don't know. It's late. I'm not doing very good math, so anyhow, here we are, Subway. And just like I said, Subway was not ready with the food. Had to wait for the 1 sandwich to be made and 2 vitamin water. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a good paying offer. And, of course, it's dark as heck in here. All right, as you see, we just dropped off the Subway. Sorry for that end footage. It was dark. I mean, pitch black dark there. No lights, no address sign lit up. I had to park 2 houses down because I drove past it and walked back. It was insane. Anyhow, we now know why that was an $8 high-paying offer. There is $2 peak pay going on in Centennial Hills right now. So that's why we got a high-paying offer from Subway. It seemed kind of suspicious for 1 sandwich and 2 vitamin waters, but sometimes people are generous and take care of you. There was a tip on there, as you see, but there was $2 peak pay also, which pumped it up to be a high-paying offer. Although without the extra bump, I still think $6 for 2.9 or whatever it was is still pretty decent. Didn't take long. Although that Subway was busy with delivery orders and did not have mine ready, and I had to wait 7 minutes. It is what it is. It's a rough industry sometimes, and you got to take the good with the bad. Tonight I kind of took the bad with the bad, and the Cafe Rio really upset me a little bit, which doesn't happen often. 20-some minutes, 24 minutes for salad, a burrito, and queso and chips. I haven't experienced that in a long time. And after I figured out how long I had been there, it was way too late to cancel because it could be ready any second and then I could be left with nothing. So today we made $85 and some change. Let's just call it $86 in 3 hours. Let's just call it 3 hours and 15 minutes. Not too bad. There is still peak pay going on in Centennial. I'm probably going to see if I can get a few offers off camera to just round up to $100. $15 more. Shouldn't be but another hour, hopefully, or less if we get a banger. And just like that, it's the end of today's video. It's Saturday, May 25th. Like I announced at the beginning of the video, we got the Frayt offer, which was 0.8 of a mile for $23. That was a banger. And then we went to a friend's house and hung out for a little while. Then when we got started at around 7:30, 7:45 or so, it got off to a little sluggish start, and it started to pick back up. And then, as you saw, I had to decline that China Go-Go Rosati's Pizza one that was $9.50 for 16.5 miles. But I see some light at the end of the rainbow, maybe. Maybe I was judging this Platinum program a little bit too early. Only time will tell. It is a holiday weekend, so maybe it's going to be busier than normal and make a few more dollars. Tomorrow I plan on doing some Instacart primarily and a little bit of DoorDash. I like to do Instacart on Sunday because you get great offers from some of the smaller stores. Not smaller stores, but some of the stores that don't always have great orders. Like here, Costco always has supposedly the best orders, although I've never got one. But I hope you like this ride along today. We are still trying to get to the bottom of this Platinum Dasher reward program and this tier, if it's any good at all. And as soon as I figure that out, you'll have the answers too. So stay tuned. This weekend also, I'm doing a no tip on the Strip. So I'll surprise you with that when I'm going to release it. I don't know, but you're going to get it. And we're going to go down there and just see what kind of offers we're going to get over the holiday weekend. Probably after 10 o'clock at night. And you're going to say, why that late? Because it's a little cooler. It is starting to be summer here. And I just like going down there at night and just laugh at the offers. What we will do is we will only take any offer over $25. If we get one of those, we're going to take it. Everything else we're going to decline and laugh about it. So please join me for that. If you like today's video, please give a thumbs up, get us in the algorithm, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And just like I didn't do today, don't take the garbage Rosati's China Go-Go offer $9.50 for 16.5 miles. Just don't do it.